Welcome to the Gene Policini Center on the campus of the Rochester Institute of Technology, where tonight it is an Atlantic hockey showdown between the hometown Tigers and Falcons of Bentley University. Number 21 for the Falcons is Jonathan Desbiens, the sophomore from Montreal, has been a Tiger killer. He scored 2 goals last night to lead Bentley to victory, giving him 6 in 3 games here at the Policini Center. You are watching RIT SportsZone pregame live, presented by Taylor the Builders, highlights, live interviews, so much more on the way as we get you set for RIT SportsZone's live coverage of Tiger hockey at the top of the hour. Good evening, I'm Kevin Roach, and welcome to RIT SportsZone pregame live here on CW Rochester and streaming online at RITSC.com. Well, after a disappointing January that saw the Tigers record just 2 victories and 3 points overall, RIT entered last night clinging to 7th place in the very tight Atlantic hockey standings, 7 points from the top, but just 5 points from the basement. Tigers in desperate need of points as they began the final month of the regular season here on home ice last night against Bentley. And less than 4 minutes into the first period, Tigers' fourth line gets things jump-started for him. Nick Bruce, the freshman, played in just his 2nd game of the season, gets his first goal of the year thanks to an assist from Jake Hamaker. It was 1-0 RIT. Later in the period, after a slashing penalty on Bentley, RIT gets its first power play opportunity of the night, and Adam Brubaker with a rocket from just inside the blue line. Jason Argue never saw it. Brubaker's 7th on the year. Tigers' first power play goal in 5 games had him up 2. But Bentley would get their first power play opportunity after a Bruce penalty, and Connor Broussard strikes top shelf on Ian Andriano, number 8 for him on the season, 2-1 RIT after 1 period of play. Second period, Bentley with way too many odd man rushes last night, and this was one of them. It cost RIT. Jonathan Desbiens gets the equalizer to knot us up at 2. Final seconds of the period. What an opportunity here for RIT to go back in front. Sean Cameron denied by Jason Argue, who's up to the challenge and kept us knotted at 2 through 2. In the third, another 2-on-1 opportunity for Bentley. Jake Kapula in front puts the loose puck in to give the Falcons the 3-2 lead. Then just 41 seconds later, here comes Bentley again. Rainer Gorowski misses, but watch how the puck goes right to Desbiens on the backside, and he puts it in for his 2nd of the night. 4 unanswered goals for Bentley at that point. And then late in the period, Tigers pulling Ian Andriano for the extra attacker, and they would get on the board, and it pays off. Eric Brown getting his team leading 17th on the season. RIT back within 1 with 1:04 left to play. Late chance for RIT off the face-off. The puck's going to come to Abak Duckus, and he almost puts it past Jason Argue, but Argue controls it and then tempers Flair. Oh, it should be interesting tonight. Bentley holds on last night, though, to beat the Tigers by a final of 4-3.
We came out hot, it was a good jump, but again, I think just defensively all through the lineup, we just slacked a bit and let them back in the game, and then I think we got behind ourselves and couldn't crawl back. Guys are frustrated. We need to get these wins. We know where we're at right now, coming down the stretch, but I think it comes down, we just got to relax here and get back to what we were doing in the first half of the season. Come playoff time, we have to be playing our best, so now we have about 8 games left to figure it out.
We only got so many games left, and we always talk about the Friday night games, a big one to get the weekend off to a good start, and we've had trouble with that recently. So we tried to get that win tonight, but now we're going to have to push for a split tomorrow.
What is it about Friday? Does that become a mental thing, or everybody's talking about it?
I think so. It might be a little bit mental. I think we got to just dig deep, because those points are what we need to push up the standings. Now we can't just settle for a split.
Yeah, so RIT has now lost 8 straight Friday night games, and it is just 3-9 on Fridays this season for the Tigers. You almost wonder if it's become partially a mental thing for this group of Tigers, who have honestly looked like a different team from Friday to Saturday. Saturdays, they're unbeaten in 9 of 13 games, a totally different story. Now, last night, Bentley outshot the Tigers 32-28. Falcons went 1 for 6 on the power play, while after going 3 for 32 on the power play in January, RIT 1 for 3 last night. They got to get the special teams going if they hope to make a run here, too. RIT head coach Wayne Wilson called Friday's performance one of his team's weaker games this season as they continue to lack consistency in all phases of the game. The head coach standing by live now with our John DiTullio. John?
All right, thank you, Kevin. Wayne, your team was sloppy last night. What are you expecting tonight? And pretty much a must-win, would you not say, against Bentley?
At this time of year, everything's a must. And you got to get points on the weekend. We can salvage a weekend by getting a split. It just doesn't move us up in the standings. It kind of keeps us where we're at. But So we've got to get 2 points tonight. And really for us, it's our defensemen getting the puck out of the zone as quick as possible and making tape-to-tape passes and letting our forwards go with it last night. We were just too many tip pucks, turnovers, just sloppiness and too many odd man rushes. So that was 3 of their 4 goals were odd man rushes, and then Ian, probably his best saves were probably on another 3 or 4 of the odd man rushes.
And by that, Ian gets the call again tonight.
Yeah, I thought he played very well last night. I think it could have been much worse last night if it wasn't for some of his timely saves. But, we didn't, we gave him a good test back there. And I think a lot of it was our own doing. So we've got to do a better job here tonight in cleaning up our play and our pinches and no odd man rushes against.
Saturday night's your night. You guys play well on Saturdays, Wayne.
Yeah, well, we have played very well on Saturdays, but we've got to continue, and we can't just think just because we have in the past it's going to happen tonight. We've got to have a different mindset. We've got to be aggressive, as we talked last night. I thought last night was a pivotal game in us getting going and getting on a run. Now our backs are up against the wall for the weekend, and we've got to respond here tonight with a good performance.
Well, 7 wins on Saturday. I got a feeling a snowman's happening tonight. Number 8, buddy.
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay. That does it here with head coach Wayne Wilson. Now for a preview of Bentley, let's send it over to Kim Bernson. Bernsey?
Thanks, John. Yep, standing here with Bentley head coach Ryan Soderquist. Coach, big rally for your team last night, scoring 2 goals less than a minute apart in the 3rd period. How were you able to hold on for that win?
I thought we did a good job. RIT came out pretty strong, got a 2-goal lead, and we got a big power play goal there at the end of the first. Had some big saves and got a little momentum in the 2nd period and was able to rattle off a couple goals. I thought our guys did a nice job in the 3rd period, securing the win.
And you made a decision to switch it up in goal tonight. What is the reason for that?
We have 2 great goaltenders, so we have faith in both those guys. Aiden actually coming in tonight was actually sick earlier in the week, so ours got the start last night, did a good job, but Aiden's going to get back in there tonight for us.
We saw a little bit of frustration out there last night between the 2 teams, getting a little chippy. Are you expecting that to kind of carry over into tonight?
It's always chippy at the end of the game. It was a 1-goal game, and it got down to 5 seconds left there, and I think RIT was obviously a little aggravated. They couldn't score, and obviously we're protecting our goaltender there, but I think it'll be a pretty clean game tonight.
Thanks, Coach, for your time, and we'll talk to you later in the game. John, Gene?
All right, Kim, thanks so much. We'll check back with you in just a bit. Only 8 games remain for the Tigers, and boy, do they have a lot of work to do to get where they want to be. After last night's loss, the Tigers dropped from 7th in the standings to 9th, which means if the season ended today, they would have to play a first-round series on the road at Air Force. As for Bentley, they're just 2 points back of RIT, feeling good, while after last night's convincing 5-1 victory over Canisius, Holy Cross sits atop the league at the moment with 28 points. And I say at the moment because earlier today in Atlantic hockey, Robert Morris completed the sweep of Sacred Heart to remain just 2 points behind conference leader Holy Cross. The Crusaders trailing right now 4-2 at the Harbor Center against Canisius in the 3rd period, so we may have another first-place tie between the Griffs and Crusaders after this weekend. And then tonight, Air Force and Army West Point look to complete sweeps of AIC, and Niagara will update those scores for you during the intermission report. Well, still to come on the program after a record-setting season a year ago, the RIT baseball team got a much-needed upgrade for the upcoming year. Plus, he's the Tigers' top scorer this season. Number 16 right there, Eric Brown, recorded his career-high 17th goal of the season last night. Brown will join our Kim Bernson next as we get you ready for RIT and Bentley. This is RIT SportsZone Pregame Live. Back here on RIT SportsZone Pregame Live from the Gene Policini Center. It's the final meeting of the regular season between RIT and Bentley. The Falcons, a perfect 5-0 in this building. Are you kidding me? And the road team has now won the last 10 in this series. If you're just tuning in here tonight on CW Rochester, or if you're streaming us live online on our website, ritsc.com, we have a change in the nets to report, but it will not be for RIT. The Tigers will stick with Ian Andriano, the Barrie, Ontario native, will make his 6th straight start here tonight. He's 2-3 on the season since taking over the starting reins back on January 19th against Canisius. Andriano made 28 saves last night, including a couple of beauties that kept RIT in the game for much of the night. On the other side, Bentley head coach Ryan Soderquist, as you heard earlier on if you were with us, has elected to make a change in the net here tonight. Jason Argue had 25 saves in the victory. on Friday, but Soderquist is going back to the sophomore Aiden Polino, who was under the weather earlier this week. We've seen him the majority of this season in net. He'll make his 18th start of the year. Polino 7-8-2 on the season with a 3.19 goals against average so far. Warm-ups have ended, and both the Tigers and Falcons exited the ice. Our Kim Bernson is standing by live now with RIT's top goal scorer. Kim?
Thanks, Kevin. Eric, it seemed like you guys got off to a fast start last night, but came up short in the end. What do you have to do to better contain Bentley tonight?
I think we just have to deal with adversity a little bit better than we did last night. I think we started the game pretty well, scored a couple goals, but I think then when we started making some mistakes, we had a hard time rebounding from it, and it resulted in a couple goals in the back of our net, which kind of handcuffed us. And then one thing led to another, and we were down 4-2, so I think that's what happened.
It seemed like your shot opportunities kind of slowed down there in the second. What do you have to do to put more pressure on the Falcons tonight?
Yeah, I think we just have to keep things simple. Make sure when they're chipping pucks out, we're getting it right back up ice. Good transition, getting pucks deep, and going to work and do what we do.
Thanks, Eric. Good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
Kevin?
All right, Kim, our thanks to you and Eric Brown. Well, RIT has made a commitment to improving the facilities and amenities it offers its student athletes at both the Division I and Division III levels. Following the best season in RIT baseball history, Rob Groh and his squad were the beneficiaries of a much-needed upgrade this offseason.
Rob Groh has been associated with RIT baseball for nearly 3 decades as both a player and coach. And during that span, his teams have crammed into a number of small and outdated spaces with other Tiger teams.
Right, when I was here as a player, we were in the wrestling locker room. Then we moved to the women's basketball. We used to share it with soccer. And then we moved to a locker room right across my office. It's a hockey locker room. So it was built for hockey, big hockey stalls. 2 guys per locker, all their gear and everything in there. It was a lot of people and a lot of stuff in confined space.
But now, thanks to generous donors like Warren and Tim Hearn and Jan Proper-Schreier, the RIT baseball program has a shiny, new, modern space to call its own.
Bruce Proper was the legendary coach here and who I've modeled my career after. I wanted to make sure that we had what they had in the 70s, and they had family that cared about each other, and then they won. So you have to take care of the relationships first. That's the most important thing. Tim Hearn, Warren Hearn, the Hearn family, amazing people. One of the first people that really came to RIT and helped us become a better program. So it's really great to have those 2 great families come together and make this happen for us.
He built the program, baseball, and he also did the physical education. And I think this is a great opportunity to honor him for what he's done for RIT. And this has come out beautifully, and I'm very proud of it, and I'm glad it's happened. And I'm glad for the Hearn family being here and being part of this, too.
My dad, to be quite honest with you, was the one that did the bulk of the donating, just kind of put my name to it. But just to help out. This meant a lot to me being here, playing for 4 years, and it's part of who I am, and it's just been great to give back and let the people now have a better locker room experience than I certainly had when I was here.
The larger space features new custom lockers, custom Tigers furniture, and other modern amenities student athletes desire.
What was your reaction when you first walked into this new locker room?
I was blown away. I saw it throughout the stages because I live pretty close, and when I saw the finished product, I was absolutely blown away.
It's more than a room, isn't it?
Oh yeah, absolutely more than a room. I mean, they'll have lunch in here, they'll study in here, they'll sleep in here, they'll do a lot of different things in here. And again, it's just having the gaming and having everything that they can do here, it really forms bonds.
The new facility will help form those bonds with current team members. But just as importantly, it will help RIT stay competitive on the recruiting trail too.
Well, RIT is first class in everything it does. First class education, first class co-op and career placement. You're going to get a job if you come here, and that's what we tell people all the time, right? So you have to have it on the other side too if you're going to get an athlete here. These people are highly sought after. They're the best, brightest, and they can play a sport. They can go to a lot of different places. So having this type of facility helps us get the best, the brightest baseball players, and that's important to winning.
Yeah, the Tigers won a lot last season, a school record 33 games to be exact, and captured their first Liberty League championship and NCAA tournament bid. Rob Groh and company opened the season on March 3rd. Hopefully the weather will cooperate for them. Meanwhile, earlier this afternoon here on campus, Amy Reed's women's basketball team hosted St. Lawrence in a Liberty League showdown at Clark Gym. First half, we pick up the highlights. The Tigers jumped on the Saints early. Tara Lynch in the lane, hitting a nice turnaround there. She had 17 points. Later in the first half, Corey Okada to Jessica Glaz. The corner three goes. Glaz added 13 points for the Tigers. Then Okada dishing to Sabrina Wolf. She's going to knock down another one from long distance for RIT. She had 8. Okada led the way with 19 points, 6 assists. RIT avenges an earlier season loss to St. Lawrence. They win it today. They've now won 6 in a row, 63-54, the final. Meanwhile, after losing last night, the RIT men's basketball team bouncing back this afternoon with an 82-74 victory over St. Lawrence. Troy Pierre-Louis led the way with 28 points for the Tigers. Well, still to come on the program, we'll show you how Bentley took game 1 of this weekend series with RIT. Plus, John and Jean will be here with their keys to tonight's game. That's all straight ahead. You're watching RIT Sports Zone Pre-Game Live.
Bruce, second time he's been in the lineup this season. Number 26 for the RIT Tigers. Centering pass, and it's goal! Beautiful goal for the Tigers, and there it is. The first collegiate goal for Nick Bruce.
Oh, by the way, that's a compliment. I wish somebody would say that about me. Tools. You look.
Oh, it counts! Fire down! Brubaker on the power play. And the Tigers lead 2-0. Everybody just kind of standing around as Broussard on the wall. Fires, scores! From way out by the blue line, Connor Broussard, the defenseman, getting his 8th of the season. Out of the zone, Schmidt. Schmidt had a breakaway earlier. This is a 2-on-1. Schmidt feeding it, shot, goal. Off the 2-on-1. Schmidt over to Davian, and we're tied at 2.
It's like Schmidt knew exactly where he wanted to go with the puck. He waited for his teammate to get in the proper spot. Man, this is textbook.
Valenzuela with the back check there. However, it's taken away. 2-on-1 going the other direction. Quick shot, Andriano again, and it's a goal. Norris tried to hold up, and that's number 19, Jake Capula. And Bentley takes their first lead tonight. And now Karowski going in. That's going to be knocked away. And another goal. Getting in deep. His second tonight by Davian. And now it's 4-2. And hard to pin this on the goalie, John, if you're getting in that deep.
Yeah, if you're just joining us here on RIT Sports Zone Pregame Live, it was not a good night for the Tigers. Sloppy play leading to a 4-3 Bentley win. If you want to watch the highlights again or highlights from any other home games this season, just head to our website, ritsc.com, and click on Hockey Central. Well, it was Groundhog Day yesterday, and while the same day isn't repeating over and over like it did in the 1993 film starring Bill Murray, there's no denying that there has been a distinct pattern to this season for the RIT Tigers. Joined now by John and Jean. And guys, I just checked. It's Saturday. Tigers are in good shape, right?
We have no more Friday night games, John. What is it with this team?
Wayne can't explain it. It's bizarre. This is where normally they play good hockey, is in the month of February, but it's been a trend all year. They have not put together a 2-day stretch. Think about it. That's amazing. They only have 3 wins on Friday, and their last Friday night win came back in November. To me, it's mind-boggling. We've been covering this team 10 years.
Well, now the Tigers in 9th place of Atlantic hockey. So tonight, important game as Bentley coming in. A Bentley team, John, that it's not an offensive powerhouse, but we saw last night Jonathan Dabian, our player to watch, 2 goals for the Falcons.
Really caught us off guard. You know, Kyle Schmidt came in as their big gun, and then number 21 lit him up twice. They had a good chance for the hat trick last night. Not a big kid, only 5'9", but a dynamic playmaker. He was a factor, I thought, on both ends of the ice for the Falcons.
Yeah, so Dabian from Montreal, Quebec, our player to watch for the Bentley Falcons. For the RIT Tigers, when the Tigers were getting to the playoffs, John, in the NCAA, it was really their defense giving their offense a lift. It hasn't really happened. So one of the guys had a goal last night, Adam Brubaker.
Got him going last night, a big goal. He's probably got the hardest shot. It's a rocket of a shot, not only for the Tigers, but probably the best rocket shot in Atlantic hockey. But he needs to step up even more so tonight. He had a goal last night, didn't play, I thought played very well on the defensive side last night on the ice. But for him, in this team, it starts with their defense. And number 2 really needs to take his game to a new level tonight for the Tigers to get 2 points.
So here we are in the month of February. You don't want to get swept by Bentley,
No.
John. I don't think you can say tonight is a must-win.
Yes, it's a must-win.
It is. All
I
right.
think it's a must-win considering you're at Robert Morris and at Mercyhurst the next 3 games. I think it's a must-win. They're 9th in the standings right now. You're at home. It's a team that you probably should have beat last night. You blew a 2-0 lead. I think tonight Wayne and his team has got to be thinking 2 points.
All right, so give us the keys, John. What do the Tigers have to do?
Well, it starts with you got to clean up your act. Too many odd man rushes, not so automatic. The odd man rushes were terrible. They were sloppy with the puck, and Bentley took advantage of those odd man rushes, and they were able to cash in. And you got to channel your John Travolta, your Tony Manero, right? It's a classic. I'm not doing it.
Yes, you are.
It's Saturday Night Fever. They've got 7 wins on the season. That's all I'm doing.
Yes.
I'm not doing any of this.
All right, with a win in the postgame, you're going to...
If they win,
all right,
we may have some moves for you. We may have, I said we may have some moves, but they got to win.
Kevin, for the Tigers tonight, you could say it's about staying alive.
You know, those
Look at
moves,
you, buddy.
Rochester's not ready for those moves. Just not ready, but hopefully we'll be dancing after this one, guys. Thanks so much. Well, while most alums return to Rochester for Brick City homecoming each fall, the RIT men's hockey program has started a nice homecoming tradition of its own. Since the Gene Policini Center opened in 2014, RIT hockey has hosted a reunion for former players and their families. It includes an on-ice reunion, too, and the little ones were out there joining the former Tigers as well. Former players on the ice this afternoon, among them 2006 grad Tristan Fairbarn and 2003 grad and RIT Hall of Famer Mike Bornazakis. Good to have the RIT Tiger family back in town this weekend. Well, still to come on the program, if you weren't with us last night, we'll tell you how you can get your hands on a nice piece of Tigers memorabilia as we are closing in on game time between RIT and Bentley. This is RIT SportsZone Pregame Live. Bentley getting the better of RIT last night in the first of this 2-game series. A win tonight by the Falcons would not only give them the sweep, but it would pull them into a tie with the Tigers in the conference standings. Hey, just a reminder, if you're a big RIT Tiger fan or know someone who is, or you're going to want to get your hands on this if you can, a framed RIT Tigers jersey that has been signed by the entire 2017-18 team. All you have to do is like the RIT SportsZone Facebook page and comment on the post about the jersey. You're entered to win then. A winner will be randomly selected next Saturday, February 10th. Hey, the Tigers hit the road next week for 5 straight games beginning at Robert Morris. They are not back. We are not back with you until February 23rd when the Tigers host Mercyhurst. Our coverage begins at 6:30 with RIT SportsZone Pregame Live at 6:30. CW will have the broadcast at 10 o'clock. Well, that does it for us here on Pregame Live. Thanks so much for watching. Up next, it's RIT and Bentley. John and Gene have all the action for you, and I'll see you back here for the intermission report. Enjoy the game, everyone. RIT SportsZone Live begins right now.